Hi, JBot here, back at last for the Transformers review, and today this review is dedicated to my dear friend Silvermoon 1981. She's a very big R.I.D fan, and as you can see today we are doing R.I.D Scourge. Little bio. Camera's working. In the cartoon, Scourge starts off as a protoform, and when he is programmed by Megatron and he starts to scan for the vehicle that he wants to transform into, the Earth vehicle, he scans a tanker truck, as you can see, and inadvertently scans Optimus Prime as well. Hence why in robot mode he looks like Optimus Prime. But the other big reason is a remold of Generation 2 Laser Rod Optimus Prime, or Laser Optimus Prime as he's called in some circles. We go back to Scourge. Basic differences: colour-wise, Scourge is black with turquoise detail and loads of chrome, which is cool. One of the major differences between the two is, as you can see, Scourge, if I just move Prime out the way a bit, and you can also see the front of him, Prime has this silver, not silk, translucent glass is what I'm trying to say, where Scourge has this see-through red, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, whereas Laser Rod Prime, as part of his gimmick, had lights, his main gimmick of that part of the G2 line, he had a light in his hand and in the headlights that worked. You press a button at the top here. Unfortunately, the batteries are flat on mine. But with Scourge, they didn't put that in. They left a button in there and the spring, which from a manufacturing standpoint seems to be a big waste of money. Anyway, the other major difference in vehicle mode is, if I show you, and I don't know how well this will show up on camera, the discs that they use on the disc launchers on the top. On the G2 one, there's a little Prime engraving on it, and as you can see, the edges are smooth. On the Scourge one, it's blank, and the edges have been rounded for, obviously, safety. But we all know about safety in Hasbro. Anyway, let's just put these back in. You have to twist them around a bit to get them in the right place. Now if we go on to the other mode, I'm just going to move Prime out the way, although I am going to quickly transform him for later. Now, I will transform the trailer part first, because his trailer turns into a gun platform. Now, if you take everything out, because there's enough space for bits and pieces in here. The main thing you need to do to get all the bits out, as they do spread around a bit, if I just put them down here, is you simply open it up, and I've got this completely the wrong way around. I'll get it right in a minute. Turn it round. Oh, sugar. Oh, button. Oh well. Turn around this way to start with. and there is a button there. You push that, the bottom part drops out of the line. Now, for some reason, mine isn't sitting straight. Maybe something to do with the spring. Anyway, and you move the back bit down to expose the missile launcher. Now, I've learnt from experience with my one. I thought, if I just open it, the air-powered missile actually stored in there, in the back bit, I know you can't see it, in truck mode. Well, it doesn't. All that happened was I fucked up the end of the missile because it's just soft rubber. Sorry, trying to get down the swearing, mucked up the end of it, unfortunately. So now I'm going to just store it loose, and it just fits on the end. You pull out your air-powered, the air bit, and if I turn this round, I'll just put there's another missile launcher thing to go on. Another actual improvement they made, and again, it may not show up. If you can see, in Scourge's missiles there's a groove. Now the reason for that is because in the original, no groove, the launcher, the missiles didn't fit very well. They fired too easy. They did not sit in the launcher properly, so that's what the groove is for. If I just load it, which I think is a really good idea, because the original one is a pain. I've had to go looking for missiles twice today already, and that just hooks on there, or it can actually go in Scourge's hand, and that's it, the battle mode in full. Now I'm going to show you the air-powered missile.